Have you ever noticed how when life finally becomes peaceful, instead of relaxing, your brain acts like someone just unplugged the Wi-Fi? It's like, hello? Why is everything quiet? Who pressed the boring button on my life? We spend years begging for calm, fewer problems, fewer dramatic plot twists, fewer people yelling our name like we're the last responsible adult on earth. But the moment things finally settle down, we suddenly feel uneasy, suspicious, almost like peace is some kind of scam. And the funniest part is that nobody warns you about this. Nobody tells you that peace has side effects. And the first one is that weird panic where everything is going too smoothly and your brain starts behaving like a detective in a poorly funded crime show. No arguments today? Suspicious? No chaos? Concerning. No one stressed me out. Impossible. Something's definitely up. But peace doesn't feel boring because it's bad. It feels boring because we're not used to it. Most of us grew up riding emotional roller coasters that should have come with safety bars. Drama, stress, overthinking. Those became our emotional background music. So when life finally stops throwing flaming problems at our face, our nervous system is like, why aren't we running? Why aren't we panicking? Is this a trap? Blink twice if you're in danger. It's like being so used to highways that when you finally drive into a quiet neighborhood, you keep checking the mirror like a speeding ticket is about to jump out of the bushes, or those rare moments when your mind goes quiet and instead of enjoying the calm, you go, wait, why am I not worrying? What did I forget? My taxes? That awkward thing I said 7 years ago? Peace feels boring at first because chaos used to be our comfort zone. But here's the twist. Once you get past that awkward adjustment phase, peace becomes kind of amazing. It's steady, gentle. It lets you breathe in ways you didn't even realize you weren't breathing before. But because peace doesn't come with adrenaline spikes or emotional cliffhangers, our brains think nothing important is happening. We mistake nothing hurting for nothing happening, which is wild if you think about it. Peace isn't boring. It's unfamiliar. And honestly, it gives us something we don't know what to do with. Space. When life stops throwing problems at you every 5 minutes, suddenly you have room to grow, room to rest, room to actually figure out what happiness means when you're not trying to survive. But at first we fill that space with boredom simply because we haven't learned how to fill it with joy yet. It's like when you finally have a free weekend and instead of relaxing, your body walks around confused like, what do people do when they're not fighting for their life? Why am I reorganizing my fridge at 9 a.m.? The truth is, peace gives you the chance to build a life that's exciting in a healthy way. Not exciting in the my life is constantly on fire way, but in the I'm growing, I'm healing, I'm actually okay way. And that kind of excitement builds slowly, quietly, gently. It doesn't demand your attention the way chaos does, and that's why it feels boring at first. But once your brain gets used to the calm, peace stops feeling like a void and starts feeling like freedom. Freedom from unnecessary drama, freedom from emotional turbulence, freedom from constantly being on alert. And look, if you still feel bored sometimes, that's fine. Life isn't supposed to feel like a movie trailer every day. Sometimes it feels like a quiet Tuesday afternoon, and that's part of the story too. So the next time peace feels boring, just smile and remind yourself, oh, this is stability. This is safety. This is healing. Give your brain time to adjust. Learn to enjoy the calm without assuming an asteroid is on its way. Because peace isn't boring, it's the part of your life where you finally get to rest. And after everything you've survived, you've earned a little boring. Now tell me in the comments, does peace feel boring to you, or does it feel like the upgrade you never knew you needed?